Hi everyone, I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan coming to you from Paris, the host city of the 2024 Summer Olympic Games. Throughout the Games, we want to give you an opportunity to take a closer look at some of these amazing athletes that are representing Team USA. Take a look.
So what do you have on today, shoe-wise? What are we rocking?
I have on some Nike Dunks, a little pink and green, a little iridescent check, Nike check, because, you know, Nike keeps the checks coming.
The incomparable Nyjah Wilson, who has really answered the bell. Nyjah Wilson inside.
Just relentless, absolutely relentless.
I'm Nyjah Wilson, I play basketball, and I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, I like to sing here and there, you know, a little karaoke swag is what I'm down for always. My teammates are always down to do it as well. We kind of just vibe off of each other. We like to be each other's hype women. No matter what, we just kind of going off of the lead singer. Sometimes the background dancers turn into the lead singer because we always love main character energy. So it always goes off the vibes. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Now put your hands up. Yes, I can do a little something like that. I'm so excited to share the cover of my upcoming book, Dear Black Girls. I have written a book. It's called Dear Black Girls. It's throughout the whole course of my life. It starts off as a young version, and then it kind of goes into Nyjah now as a professional athlete and the things, the ups and downs, the roller coaster of life, and how I tackle it day by day. Just a book of my journey of how I found myself and how I love to venture out and just being true to myself and sharing that story with young black girls in particular that look like me. They can see kind of an insight into my world, but also they can be successful if they just stay true to themselves.
Formula Kite is one of the Olympic sailing disciplines, and it's new to the Games in 2024. I'm Daniela Moroz. I'm in sailing, and I'm from San Francisco, California.
Can you explain the bling on your wrist?
Yeah. The Rolex Yachtsman and Yachtswoman of the Year is an award given to most outstanding female and male American sailor each year.
And the winner is Daniela Moroz.
I've been awarded it 4 times now, so yes, that means I have 4 Rolexes.
Is this a big money sport?
No, not at all. I'm barely breaking even. People think like, oh, sailing, you just like go out and sail your boat, but it's actually like you're running this whole business operation. It's very stressful sometimes, but it's so rewarding and so much fun. I got my first kind of interaction with racing super early on because my parents raced windsurfing on the bay. Then I got to try kite racing and I absolutely loved it and I was hooked on it right away. Fast one, fast one. In my discipline in particular, it's a lot about lower body strength.
Drive up, nice.
Every gym session, I have some kind of leg workout. I am the definition of every day is leg day. We'll see how it goes. I think sailing has a lot of misconceptions about it. Instead of just like being able to sit on a boat and drink your champagne, like I'm on a board flying over the water at 35 knots. It's actually like super intense and really exciting to watch. It's really cool that it's in the Olympics for the first time.
Okay, wait, what? Am I just like introducing myself or something, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Aloha, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm super stoked to be here. Hi, I'm Carissa Moore. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm a surfer.
Hands in the air like you just don't care. Carissa Moore, your Olympic gold medalist.
Being on the podium, I just was thinking of my family back home in my grandparents' garage. I know that they were all together, huddling around the TV. And so I was just thinking about home and how excited I was to represent Hawaii and where I come from.
A gold medal to the Hawaiian. The light that this woman has provided to the sport of surfing is unmatched.
You know, I think anybody who wins a gold medal deserves something truly special to sit on.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Are you uncomfortable?
A little bit.
You look just like a queen, though.
If I could change one thing, I just wish for every young girl out there to believe in herself and believe that she's beautiful and can see herself how other people see her.
Queen for life.
First, give me your name, your sport, and where you're from.
I'm Hannah Roberts. I forgot what my name, my sport. Sorry. Okay, I'm Hannah Roberts. I am a BMX freestylist. I am originally from Buchanan, Michigan.
Hannah Roberts not leaving anything out.
Not a lot of women doing that right now. Tongue-tied and twisted right now. That was a lot of action for Hannah Roberts.
All right, I got 4 hobbies. I like to play video games. I like to read. I like to build Legos, and I like to remodel my house. Ripped out the kitchen, and then ripped out a bathroom, and then I was like, I want a new bedroom. My mom's not happy of how much money I spent.
This should be special. Yes, it is. 96.10. So she will take the silver medal. She says hello back to her family and friends in Buchanan.
Everybody's super stoked for me, which was crazy. My mom was working with my city and setting up the watch party. Legit, I call her after all the media stuff. Hannah? This is bigger than I thought. It's supposed to be like 100 or 200 people. There was 1,400 people here. And I was like, really? That's sick. And she goes, I can throw a party, what can I say? And I was like, give the phone to Dad, please.
You have kind of an unusual name. Where did that come from?
Yeah, so my name came from my parents' first date, which was Rolling Stones. And the lead singer's name is Mick Jagger. And if you don't know that, then I would search him up on your phone ASAP.
Can he stick this trick? Yes, he can. Jagger Eaton on the podium for the USA, taking home the bronze.
My name's Jagger Eaton. I'm a professional skateboarder, and I'm from Mesa, Arizona. I think the one characteristic about skateboarding is that you learn how to fall and get back up.
Oh!
Right now, I got 2 pretty bad ankles. I have a growing hernia. I always think about the long-term repercussions of what I put my body through, but I'm obsessed, and I do believe that I'm one of the greatest skateboarders now and maybe ever to exist.
Let's go! Nice. I think we put him in the wrong chair, Hunter.
That was incredible timing. Right after I felt like I was saying something super arrogant.
What's your favorite app?
My favorite app is Charles Schwab because when I was a young age, I sustained a lot of injuries, and I think that Charles Schwab was my first realization of creating a financial future for myself outside of skateboarding.
What are your other hobbies?
That is nice. That is nice right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is nice.
I play a lot of golf when I'm not injured. Ever since I was a kid, like 6 to 15, when I was terrible at golf, my dad would still force us to all go golf on somebody's birthday just to spend 4 hours with each other.
What are the top 3 things on your bucket list?
I want to own over 100 acres on a piece of land and be able to build a house. The other 2 bucket list things are to have horses. Third bucket list would be to have 2 Olympic gold medals.
Tu crois que tu commences sur les deux?
Ouais, tu commences. Faut aller à choper celle-là pour commencer.
My dad is French, so I'm half French. I've spent a lot of time in France. Last year, I went to Paris and lived there for about a month and a half, which was really special.
What are the faux pas Americans typically make when in France?
Speaking French with a really heavy American accent. They might laugh in your face, but still worth a try. My name is Brooke Raboutou. I'm a sport climber, and I'm from Boulder, Colorado.
Impressive strength from Brooke Raboutou.
Very amazing.
Fingers are really important for climbing. Having strong fingers. Finger injuries are kind of a faux pas, if you will, for climbing. We care a lot about our skin, so I never like to put lotion on the tips of my fingers because of friction. My hands are sacred.
Her parents were both world champion climbers, and Brooke got her start in the sport in a backyard gym at age 2.
So did you learn to climb first or walk first?
I think I probably learned to climb first. We still climb as a family. We travel a lot, and all our vacations are for climbing. We have a wall in our basement. Sometimes we'll do some climbing down there.
How is it up there?
Good. I love being outdoors, just in nature, breathing in crisp air and beautiful views. I feel like it replenishes my soul and gives me back, any energy that I'm expending in the world.
That wasn't easy.
It really brings me back to that, the pure reason that I'm doing it, and it's for the love of the sport and how it makes me feel.
Anna Hall trying to do it here in the final 100 meters.
Last event of the day is the 800 meters, where you run half a mile as fast as you can,
when you're mentally and physically and emotionally exhausted. And I always lie down after the 800 for longer than I probably should. Roll over on my side. It looks like I'm dying, because I am. I'm Anna Hall. I compete in the heptathlon, and I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Were you and your sisters competitive growing up?
Extremely. And I would always be telling them, like, oh, well, I'm faster in this than you were at 7. And once we kind of got to college age, then we just became each other's biggest fans. Now we're just best friends, not so much enemies anymore. When my family's all together, there are a lot of TikToks being made.
I'm so bad like Michael, I know I'm still young, but I go.
Funny dances, or maybe outfit of the days.
Fit check, Commanders, Giants game. All 4 of my sisters are here, edition.
Are they planning to join you in Paris?
Yes, the entire family's coming, which is like the most special thing to think about, yeah.
This is everything in their lives is built to this moment right now.
I hope that when people watch me compete, they see that I really love what I'm doing. It's not just about winning and being the best, because obviously that's what I want to do, but that you'd be able to see the journey and the emotions and feel the group of people that's behind me and all the things that go into it.
I do consider myself a good juggler.
Okay.
Have you gone to chainsaws?
No.
Outstanding.
Wow.
My name is Breanna Stewart. I play basketball, and I'm from North Syracuse, New York.
Ahead to Breanna Stewart again. Another finish near midcourt. Blocked by Stewart. Breanna Stewart is rolling.
So I have a signature shoe with Puma. This past season, I was wearing the Stewie 2. And looking ahead to 2024, I'll have a Stewie 3. From the 1 to the 2 to the 3, there's like nods to my journey. On the 1, on the back, there's like a scar on both sides to represent my Achilles. On the 2, I had a Ruby shoe to represent my daughter Ruby. This is the Stewie 3 model. This is the City of Love, and everything on here has a reason, and I can't tell you any more than that.
So since last time we talked to you, a lot has changed. You got married and you have a couple of kids.
I know. Marta and I met playing overseas. We're obviously dating, got engaged, got married, had Ruby. Ruby was born August 9th, 2021. We won the gold medal August 7th, flew home from Tokyo, and was there for the birth of our first daughter. And then we had another baby, Teo. Ruby and Teo and Marta, the whole gang will be coming to Paris, so I'm excited to have everyone kind of be a part of it and enjoy the fun with me.
I don't like breaking at like parties or clubs. It's like the worst idea to do. I remember I went to a rooftop spot, I tried to show off. I did a 1990 and fell like on 3 girls. After that day, I'm like, all right, I'm never ever dancing again at a club. Victor Montalvo, I do breaking, and I'm from Kissimmee, Florida. Breaking was inspired and influenced by Kung Fu, gymnastics, by a lot of African dances, Indian dances, so it's all of that mixed in one. My creative process, to be honest, is music, just improvising. You never remember what you did, but you remember the feeling. There's times that I'm recording myself and I see the move, I'm like, all right, I keep it, and keep it as a signature. So breaking is not just about moves, but it's about movement within the music, and basically your body is like the instrument. I break every day, I session with my friends, and there's times where I have like the creativity session, you know, late night sessions where you just want to create. I never liked the studio setting. It just didn't have that character, you know, and especially where breaking comes from, it comes from the Bronx, it comes from the streets. I gravitate more towards like the grimy practice spots with graffiti in the back, you know. It just has more feeling and more culture. I just want to show the essence of the dance. I just want to show what breaking is all about.
It's 6-on-4, and Maddie Musselman takes advantage. How about that placement?
The U.S. women claimed gold in London, in Rio, and now in Tokyo to make it 3 consecutive gold medals.
My name is Maddie Musselman. I'm USA Women's Water Polo, and I'm from Newport Beach, California. So I grew up by the ocean, going to the pool. I have an older sister and a younger sister, and all of us played water polo. I did junior lifeguards down in Newport Beach, where I feel like that's where I kind of got my competitive edge. Yeah, I played with the boys, 10U like co-ed team. I was one of the only girls, and kind of just wanted to beat them up and win. That was really fun for me because I feel like that's when my competitiveness really came out.
Back to Elise Williams, to Maddie Musselman, and she finishes. Maddie had 5 goals in the last game, and now she has 3 here today.
I actually, fun fact, wrote in my 6th grade yearbook before I went off to middle school that I wanted to be an Olympic water polo player. It's kind of like when that dream started for me at a young age. I have 2 dogs. Well, my parents have 2 dogs. They're Cocker Spaniels, and we're obsessed with them. We've always had Cocker Spaniels in our family. And my family's all girls besides my dad, and then, you know, you think that your dad would like buy a boy dog to like feel like there was another boy in the family, but we have 2 girl dogs. And he loves them. So, girl family, girl power.
The harp is extremely meditative.
Maroulis with the lead, 2-1.
I started playing the harp in 2020.
9 seconds left. Helen Maroulis with a 3-point advantage here.
I wanted something during lockdown to have a creative outlet, and then I just really fell in love with it.
Helen Maroulis gonna dance her way into history for the United States. The first ever Olympic gold medal for a woman wrestler in U.S. history.
My name is Helen Maroulis. My sport is women's wrestling, and I'm from Rockville, Maryland. What really fills my cup is having just outlets to express myself. I started salsa dancing in 2017, and it touches on a lot of femininity that maybe I didn't always have access to in wrestling. When I first started, it was just like trying to keep my balance, you know, not get dizzy and not elbow my partner in the face. And then as it progressed, it was just endless.
Helen Maroulis!
Standing on the podium, I think I was really in disbelief still. It's this euphoric feeling, but at the same time, you also just pinching yourself and asking yourself, is this real? After winning a gold medal, I actually lost literally all of my confidence because I couldn't pinpoint why I won. What is it that makes me me, that's special so that I can recreate this again?
That'll do it. Maroulis of the United States, an Olympic medalist again.
I think the biggest thing that I found in Tokyo was just I'm content with myself, and I just love what I do, and I love being able to get to do that, and just that being enough.
All right, let her rip.
Make sure to watch Rugby in Paris. Take 1.
There you go, Alona Marah, blowing it up on the pitch and on TikTok.
Hi, I'm Alona Marah. I'm a rugby player, and I'm from Burlington, Vermont. Some people call me a TikToker, but I like to say first, wait. I'm a rugby player first, and then I do some TikToks on the side.
I'm gonna test out the cardboard beds for y'all, doing various activities.
I posted one video on the cardboard beds, and then it just kind of spiraled from there. Within 2 days, people were calling me, you know, the TikTok Olympian.
Give me back my money.
People just loved seeing an Olympian be yourself in the village and be awkward and flirt with Olympians.
Are you looking for a wife?
Everyone always thinks I'm so funny. They're like, you are the funniest person ever. And I'm like, if you met my sisters, I'm actually the 3rd funniest. But my sisters are a big influence on me.
I want to bring a guest on, okay?
What up, girl? Hey, girl. So talk about influencing. Look, she's wearing the same, I bought this shirt. First of all, I bought this first, and then she bought that.
Do you have a social presence yourself?
I actually, if you've heard of girl dinner, I started that.
This is my dinner. I call this girl dinner or medieval peasant.
So that's been a very fun, viral moment that I got to kind of watch happen.
I call this girl dinner. Pickles.
That's a perfect example of lifting up her team, just leading by example.
The fact that Team USA gets to have her and hold her, and she gets to represent this country, like there's not a better superwoman for that kind of job.
We're going to start with a little game, okay?
Love games.
Have you ever heard of the newlywed game?
I'm Kelly Chang. I play beach volleyball, and I'm from Fullerton, California.
My name is Sarah Hughes. I play beach volleyball, and I am from Costa Mesa, California.
This is the second time around for the two
Playing
of you,
together?
correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Who made the first move to get back together? What do you say?
Kelly. Dun, dun, dun.
How did it go down?
I just texted her. Hey, do you want to like have coffee
Together?
and like talk?
We were both thinking the same thing. She just
We were
reached
on the
out.
same page.
We were literally on the same page. Teamwork is a huge part of our sport. There's two people out there on the court. Communication is key.
Who does the best job with communication?
I said myself because I feel like I'm always constantly talking to Kelly on the court at all times.
Kelly? Oh, very nice.
She's
Did you say
always,
me too?
she's always murmur in my ear all day long.
Straight up, forward. Send it. Turn. Oh, let's go. Nice up, Kel.
I constantly, growing up, was trying to compete with my siblings, and they're not terribly competitive. And I would like just be pushing their buttons, wanting to compete.
What is your favorite thing about your partner?
I wrote her fire. When it comes down to business, we're fiery, and Kelly really brings that out on the court.
And Kelly, your answer?
Sarah is so determined. This girl does not give up. Her determined energy to get better on and off the court just elevates us so much, and I'm very thankful for that.
I have 4 siblings, so there's 5 of us, and I'm the middle child, but I'm the most normal one.
Would they say that?
Yeah. My name is Ashley Johnson. I play water polo for Team USA, and I'm from Miami, Florida. Growing up, life was wild. Like, we fought all the time, we played all the time, we had a lot of fun. We all played water polo, so we still play against each other.
Being an Olympian, do you have the upper hand?
In the water, no. You can tell when the opponent is hungry, and my siblings are like hunting me down.
Ashley Johnson says, no, you don't. And she continues to be a dominating presence in goal for the U.S. This has been time and time again, just so in control. The U.S. women playing gold in London, in Rio, and now in Tokyo to make it 3 consecutive gold medals.
I keep my medal typically at my mom's house in the trophy case she has for all 5 of us. It also has the swimming medals and ribbons that we got for participating when we were growing up, so it's among the treasures.
So your siblings don't feel like there's a special place in the trophy case for the Olympic medal?
No, this is all of our medals. Like, they were the ones who challenged me growing up, and we still challenge each other and just support each other in life. Like, they're a part of my original team, and they'll be a part of my team forever.
We call them burns in breaking, where you kind of like, you burn your opponent, but it doesn't always have to be like an actual like aggressive gesture. It can be something kind of funny or cute also, if you're me. And it looks like this.
My name is Sunny Choy. My sport is breaking, and I live in Queens, New York. I was actually born in Tennessee and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville is definitely a smaller town, slower vibe, everyone's super friendly. Queens is like literally the exact opposite in every single way, but weirdly I love it. Obviously I was a little bit spoiled because I was the only girl, but my brothers used to always like play, and then when they would get a bit rougher, like I wasn't allowed to play with them. It's probably why I'm breaking, because breaking is like really male dominated, and I'm like the woman in there like doing my thing, and it's like, you can't tell me what to do, I'm gonna beat you.
How do you train your body for that?
The thing that I find to be so interesting about breaking and that makes it so different from other sports is, in so many other sports, you're training for like one set of motions, or you know exactly what your body's gonna do. In breaking, you don't, because you freestyle and you don't know what the music is gonna be. So it requires you to prepare your body to be able to move in any which way at any given time. Super honored and grateful to represent the US and carry forward like the legacy of where breaking started.
It's not worth being a king unless you create a holiday. So create a holiday and how we should celebrate it.
So let's do a holiday where everyone's got to go out and send themselves down some like 20 stair rail. Like everyone's got to just go try to grind the biggest rail.
He's been the most dominant contest skater of the past decade and more.
My name is Nyjah Houston. I'm a street skateboarder, and I'm from Davis, California. At this point, I've been skating for 23 years, and the majority of those years, I've been sending my body down massive sets and rails and just taking a beating. I think all of us skateboarders, especially the ones like myself that skate big stuff that is dangerous and it is scary at times. Oh, like maybe I shouldn't go for this one, but I'm gonna give it one more right here. But then you're not supposed to say one more try, so.
You're never supposed to say one more try?
Oh yeah, no one more try. It's just bad luck, man. It's just bad luck, you can't do it. That's my favorite thing to do outside from skateboarding is like being out in the middle of nowhere, ripping my dirt bike or just on a hike and just kind of getting away from it all. I'm a pretty simple guy. Us skateboarders are simple, humble people.
If we brought out a soccer ball, could you walk us through like how to juggle a ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna wanna keep your ankle locked. Just right in the middle of your foot. Naomi Girma, soccer, San Jose, California. My parents were both born in Ethiopia. I grew up with a lot of Ethiopian food.
Tell me the benchmarks of Ethiopian food.
Okay, so the first thing you have to have is the injera. It's like the base of everything. And then you rip off little pieces and you pick everything else up with it. So there's like meats, different like sauces, there's vegetables. Everything is cooked with like Ethiopian spices. So if you eat with me, it's probably gonna be spicy.
Oh, that's extraordinary! It's a sensational game of football! Oh, a beauty! A moment to remember! Oh my goodness! You can't get more accurate than that.
Where do you get your work ethic from?
Definitely my parents. That was something that they instilled in me and my brother from a young age, and it wasn't just with soccer. If you were gonna like do something or try something out, like you were gonna work hard and give it your all.
She sees volleyball like Neo sees the Matrix. It's all just ones and zeros scrolling through, and she's ahead of it.
Jordan Larson, is she one of the best all-around players ever to wear an American uniform?
Jordan Larson, volleyball, Hooper, Nebraska.
Where?
Hooper, Nebraska. H-O-O-P-E-R. Yeah, it's a small town in the middle of America.
What does it look like?
Well, we don't have a street light. We have like a crosswalk. We have an ice cream parlor. We have a bank. We have a community pool. Basically a town of 850, otherwise a community of farmers. I was a pretty solid kid. I like to have a good time, but also when it came between the lines, it was game time and I was ready to compete and wanted to be the best.
Jordan Larson, a multiple-time Olympian, an absolute stud in every phase of the game, somebody who makes everyone around her better.
To Larson for the win. For the first time, the American women have won the Olympic gold medal. History pursued for decades.
When I think about the record-breaking crowd in Nebraska, I'm not surprised. It's so cool to see how far the program has come and how much the state gets behind the program. It's really unmatched. Now they're seeing female athletes in the limelight, and they have someone to look up to because they look like them. I hope people see that I'm still the 12-year-old little girl that grew up in the smallest of towns, and I'm glad I don't have to stand alone, and I hope people see that when they watch me compete.
A gold medal for Lee Kiefer, history made in Tokyo.
I'm Lee Kiefer. I'm a fencer from Lexington, Kentucky.
Meinhardt with a gorgeous touch. And it's over. The United States wins the bronze medal.
I'm Garrick Meinhardt, U.S. men's foilist from San Francisco, California, living in Lexington, Kentucky.
Meinhardt fencing at these Olympics with his wife, Lee Kiefer. The two are training partners, really sharing in each other's successes at these games.
Tell us how you first met.
Well, we've known each other forever because fencing is a small sport. We ended up together just by, you know, being in the same location a lot of the time, so it was like a logistical choice.
And who went up to who first?
I probably did. I had a crush on him.
A lot of our dates revolve around food and finding a nice restaurant during our travels to go to, enjoy some wine. It's been pretty exciting. Once we stop fencing, I'm gonna have to come up with some good date ideas because we've seen a lot.
They built a piste in Lee's parents' basement.
When blade is life.
Sometimes we get into arguments while we're on the piste, and then we need to go off the piste for me to calm down, aka it's me who gets emotional and heated and frustrated. Fencing is our life. It's like our joy. It's where we have friends. It's everything, so we don't separate it. Our whole life is just rolled into one. No work-life balance.
Live coverage of your Indiana Olympians here in Paris. Every day on WTHR Channel 13, your Olympic station.